Hi, Miss. Good morning. We're going to present about the teenage pregnancy. Uh, we are uh, we are three members, and first I am Jimenez. I'm going to introduce and what is or the causes or effects. So, what is? First argued that the concept began young and have to change her life to adapt it and be a good mom. Causal effects, the burdens of early childbearing on disadvantaged teens are undebatable. Trying to undergo the factors with contribute to teenage pregnancy from its effects. Educational failure, poverty, unemployment, and low self-esteem are understood to be negative outcomes of early childbearing. These circumstances are contributed to the likelihood of pregnancy. And for example, recent studies suggest that the most adolescent mothers have already dropped out of school before they become pregnant. And on the other hand, adolescents still enroll in school when they give birth are as likely to graduate as their peers. And it's not clear how well the adolescents with the most problem will have fared in the future, even without early parenthood. Lack of parental guidance. First, most people avoid their children from talking about sex. In some cases, they provide false information regarding sex and discourage their children to participate in any information discussion about sex. And two, the adolescent sexual behavior. Among the adolescents, peer pressure and is a major factor that encourage the teenage boy and girls to traditional methods of prevent pregnancy. Three, the inadequate knowledge about safe sex. The most adolescents are unaware of safe sex, and they probably have no access to the traditional methods of parent. The fourth, exploration by older men. This is so important because this is another way, like a major factor that contributes to pregnancy about among the teenagers. The girls who they older men are more likely to become pregnant before they attain womanhood. And rape, sexual exploitation, and others, and also take place leads an unweighted pregnancy among teenage girls. And five, socioeconomic factors. Teenage girls who belong to the poor families are more likely to become pregnant. Well, deciding what to do when faced with an uninhibited or unplanned pregnancy can be confusing and anxious time for a teenager. She will most likely need support from someone or a number of people such as her boyfriend or partner, a friend, mom, father, sister, and others, as well as nursing and medical staff. Well, this support networks can help teenagers choose one of several options, including first, parenting. Continue with the pregnancy and the raise that child. Two, it can be the adoptions that continue with pregnancy and then they give the baby to another family who then become the legal parents of the child and raise the child as the other own. And in the birth parents, the one who makes the baby, give up all their legal rights and responsibilities in relation to that child. And it's possible to have ongoing contact with the child. Next, we have the foster care that continue with the pregnancy and then have to chill life with and be cared for by another family until the birth parents or parents are able to care for and be the child live with them again. And during this time, the birth parents can be regular contact with the child. And for the last option can be the abortion, that it's the end of the baby, but it's not the best way to do it. Because we have to remember that it's a life, so think before do something. Well, continue. It's going to talk my partner. She's Betaura, and she's going to explain you about the consequence and other things. See you.
Hi, Miss. Well, like my classmate said, I will continue with the consequences. Teen pregnancy is an important issue for several reasons. For example, there are health risks for the baby and for the mother. But the children born to teenage mothers are more likely to suffer risks for health, social, and emotional more than the children born to older mothers. Also, the women who become pregnant during their teens are at a great risk for medical complications. Medical complications often occur in pregnant teenagers, according to the American Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry. Too often, teens do not seek adequate medical care during the pregnancy. Complications may occur during a teen pregnancy include anemia, toxemia, high blood pressure, placenta previa, and premature birth of the baby. Ongoing medical care is crucial to prevent these complications from treating the pregnancy and the mother's health. A teenager may suffer an emotional crisis if she becomes pregnant and does not want the baby. This crisis may lead to rash behavior, such as attempting to self-abort the baby or a suicide attempt. Uncertainty about the future may arise when a teen is pregnant. A teen may feel she does not have enough knowledge to be a mother. She may also have fears about how having a baby will impact her own life and dreams for the future. Talking about education may be put on hold when a teen becomes pregnant. Some pregnant teens may decide to stop or to leave high school, but others who were planning to attend college in the future may put off that experience after becoming pregnant. They may decide to focus on the baby or getting married rather than pursuing further education. Another important point is the drugs. Smoking and drugs are use may be problematic during a teen pregnancy. A teen may not have the power or the willpower to stop using substances that can harm the developing baby. Teenage pregnancies are associated with alcohol abuse and some substances abuses, lower educational level, and reduce earning potential in teen fathers. Exhaustion may arise during a pregnancy. A pregnant teen should try to exercise during the pregnancy. However, if exhaustion arises, it is important to note that this is often a normal part of pregnancy. Getting the standard 8 hours of sleep every night or maybe more, because it is important to recharge your energy. Depression may arise when a teenager is pregnant. The teen may fall into a depression while trying to handle the emotions and pregnancy creates and all of the possible negative feedback about the pregnancy from friends and family. The fluctuating hormones that a pregnancy causes may also contribute to depression. Once their baby is born, teenagers may not be able to give it the divided attention it needs. A teen may not be an adequate mother because she's overwhelmed by the constant needs of the baby. She may grow annoyed at the lack of freedom to interact with her peer group due to the baby. About the finances, financial difficulty may arise during a teen pregnancy or after the baby is born. It is expensive to raise a baby more in our days. Teens who do not have full-time employment may struggle to cover the basic expenses of life upon having a baby. In the United States, for example, the annual cost of teen pregnancies from lost tax revenues, public assistance, child health care, foster care, and involvement with the criminal justice system is estimated to be about $7 million. Thank you, Miss. Now my classmate Alan will continue.
Good morning, Microsia. I'm going to present you some worldwide statistics about pregnancy, and I'm going to also conclude the topic. So, in reporting teenage pregnancy rates, the number of pregnancies per 1,000 females aged 15 to 19 when the pregnancy ends is generally used. Worldwide teenage pregnancy rates range from 143 per 1,000 in some African countries to 2.9 per 1,000 in South Korea. In the United States, 82% of pregnancies in those between 15 and 19 are unplanned. Among OECD developed countries, the United States, United Kingdom, and New Zealand have the highest level of teenage pregnancy, while Japan and South Korea have the lowest according to UNFPA. In every region of the world, including high-income countries, girls who are poorly educated or living in rural areas are at greater risk of becoming pregnant than those who are wealthier, well-educated, or urban. This is true on a global level as well. 95% of the world's births to adolescents take place in developing countries. Every year, some 3 million girls in this age bracket resort to unsafe abortions, risking their lives and health. According to a UNICEF survey, in 10 out of 12 developed nations with available data, more than two-thirds of young people have had sexual intercourse while still in their teens. In Denmark, Finland, Germany, Iceland, Norway, the United Kingdom, and the United States, the proportion is over 80%. In Australia, the United Kingdom, and the United States, approximately 25% of 15 years old and 50% of 17 years old have had sex. According to the Encyclopedia of Women's Health, approximately 15 million girls under the age of 20 in the world have a child each year. Estimates were that 20 to 60% of these pregnancies in developing countries are missing or unwanted. Save the Children found that annually 13 million children are born to women under age 20 worldwide, more than 90% in developing countries. Complications of pregnancy and childbirth are the leading cause of mortality among women aged 15-19 in such areas. So, according to the information we researched, we can conclude that the teenage pregnancy happens most in developing countries because there are too much teenagers with low education level. Also, in these countries, there are high rates of violence that cause violations in adolescents. This problem leads to more problems such as abortions, suicides, economy problems, and health problems. So the teens have to be conscious of this problem and fight to stop this cancer in our society. Also, the government have to be stronger with people who is accused of teenager. Thank you, Ms. Grasa. We hope you like it.